time for a June garden update. I'd like to show you around my garden for the month of June. This is the second full month now. Today is June 19th. So yeah, it's been well into 2 months now. We have some good things and some bad things. I unfortunately got sick and I couldn't really tend to my garden the way I want to, or the way I typically do, and it suffered, even though my kids, my husband, they watered it the best that they could, but nothing's like the mother's love of her garden, if you know what I mean. So it's enough of me chatting. Let me show you what's been going on. All right, let's start over here. If you guys remember what it looked like over here just last month in the beginning, yeah, we've got a lot of growth, like a lot of growth. So my foxglove, which is this beautiful plant over here, she's still kicking, kicking strong. I've got some new shoots coming up here. The bees still absolutely love this plant. I just water her consistently every single day and she looks good. But to me, the stars are over here. Okay, first of all, these are my gladiolus bulbs that I planted. Gosh, how long ago was that I planted that? I'll have to pop it up on the screen here because I can't remember. They're like bending too. I don't know. But one of them actually fell out. We had a really bad like windstorm, rainstorm, and one of them actually like was completely bent over. I had to take it out. But the other two are looking great. How beautiful are these? Aren't they pretty? I cannot wait to see them bloom. And then the other gladiolus bulbs that I planted are here. I planted 3 bulbs in that other one and 5 bulbs over here. I don't know what's going on with this one. She looks like she's struggling a little bit, but the other ones look great. They look really, really good. Cannot wait for these to bloom. My phlox here is still struggling. I still have this mildew on here. I have not sprayed anything on it. I know you can do a mixture of like baking soda and Dawn, I think, or baking soda and water and a little bit of Dawn, and it's supposed to kill it, but it really honestly isn't growing that much. But what is growing are the zinnias that I planted from seed. How beautiful are these? I'm so excited. Not that many of them took, but the ones that did take, clearly, because remember I just sprinkled the whole packet of zinnias I bought. I think I bought them from Lidl, super cheap. I bought the gladiolus bulbs from Walmart. Yeah, I can't wait for these to bloom. I'm so happy. It brings me so much joy. All I've been doing is just watering, consistent watering. That's it. I did miss like maybe a day, 2 days, not consecutively, but I missed like maybe 2 days over this month where I just wasn't able to water them. But either way, they look really good. Now let's talk about my petunias. These are still growing. Anytime I miss a watering day on these, they really do suffer a lot. But they're still kicking. As you can see, they still have this beautiful purple bloom, deep bloom, and they're still fragrant, which is good. It smells really good, and that's how big they are right now. Now let's talk about my green stock. The green stock has been kind of tough because I haven't fertilized these, if I'm being 100% honest. I don't have a liquid fertilizer. I need a liquid fertilizer though. If you guys have any recommendations of an organic liquid fertilizer that I can use, leave them down below. As you can see, my basil started flowering. I have not let it go yet, to the fact that these are pretty much done flowering, because I love the smell. I just like the smell so much. I have harvested so many seeds from my marigolds. Let's see if there's one I can harvest now with you guys. Oh, here's one. Once they dry out like this and pull this out, these are all marigold seeds. You can save them and plant them for next year. So I'm going to experiment with that. Look at how many seeds are in here. Oh my gosh, it's so windy. Isn't it beautiful? It's amazing how nature works. These can be invasive because you see how easy the seeds come out or fall out and then just replant itself. I'm going to save these though, and see what I could do for next year. I've harvested these. I've harvested some bell pepper seeds, and I'll show you in a minute, and stuff, and I really want to experiment with using these seeds. Ooh, I don't want it to blow away, for next year. So yeah, the marigolds are still doing good. The alyssum, I have some mint here. I just feel like the strawberries are doing okay. We have harvested a few strawberries. Like, see, that's dried up now. I don't know. I know a lot of you guys said this is a plant. I can just replant these. But yeah, the strawberries, I guess oh no, something ate those off. There were little strawberries here. See, they were like this. Little strawberries forming, and I guess a bird maybe came and ate it. I know the strawberries, they like those. So now another thing that's not doing so hot is my lettuce. I don't know. It's just, I don't know if it's because it's in the green stock that they're not growing. But remember, I planted some lettuce in my last update for May, and this is like a month's worth here of growth. These are 2 months worth of growth, and I just didn't know if it's supposed to take long. Now, I don't know what kind of, it's like mixed green lettuce. I got these seeds for free from Greenstock when I ordered my Greenstock, and I followed the instructions. So I don't know. I'm just going to keep watering them, and hopefully I'll be able to harvest them at some point, but it's just really slow growing. And all the rest of the herbs are doing okay, with exception to this spearmint. It's just not doing well. It's still growing, but I don't know, the discoloration here it's not good. So there's that. So this is how my green stock looks. Like I said, I do like the ease of watering it and like turning it. It is beautiful to me. I still like to look at it, and so that's a plus. Now on my table here, look at this. My poor celosa died. When I missed that one day of watering, it completely destroyed what I had in here, the celosa that I had in here, and it's making me kind of sad. The petunias are still doing okay. They're falling down. I just wish I had something better in the center here. I might take these out and just get some more annuals to plant here, because I don't want to give up on this basket, because like I said, the petunias, the ones that aren't dried up and dead, they look really good. There's still a few marigolds on here as well, and so I might just like I said, replant something in the center, and that complements the petunias that are growing around. See, the bees still like it. See, look at the bees coming. Now back here are additional strawberry plants that I have yet to harvest a single strawberry from either one of these. This one looks like it's doing pretty good. Oh, there's one right here. Hopefully the birds won't get to it. I should probably put like a mesh bag over it. I've seen people do that technique. This one looks like it's doing really good, so I still have high hopes for these 2 strawberry plants. Now let's talk about my beautiful tomatoes. Look at how huge this is, you guys. You remember how they looked last month, and from when I first started to now, it's huge. We come out here and harvest every single day. Ava loves to come out here and harvest the tomatoes, especially the cherry tomatoes. They're very sweet, very, very yummy tomato. These are the tomatoes that I'm growing. They're called Super Sweet 100. And I love it. I also was able to harvest a black Krim heirloom tomato. As you can see, I have another one growing in the back here. Let me see if I can get a good shot. There it is. You see it? There's another one right there. So good. When I tell you those that's my first time growing black Krim heirloom tomatoes. They are absolutely delicious. Now these buffalo tomatoes, I haven't seen any. I don't even see. Oh yeah, I do see one right here. Let's see how it's doing. Is the bottom rotting out? Okay, the bottom is not rotting out on this. So here's one. Those are yellow, and then there's another one right here. I don't know if that's a black Krim. I think it is. And of course, the cherry tomatoes we harvest quite a bit every day. And then in the back here is Old German. Are these Old German? Oh, these are Old German. These are Old German. So I'm excited about that. And like I said, it's just really good. A lot of really talented farmers and gardeners that I follow on Instagram said that you can harvest tomatoes when they look like this. When they have that blush, just a little bit of the blush coming in, and then you put them in a brown paper bag, because what ripens them is they produce this hormone called ethanol, I think. And the more that hormone they have, the riper they get. So if you pick them at this stage and put them in a brown paper bag, they'll ripen really, really quickly. So I'm thinking about maybe doing that, which is nice. But the tomatoes have been a success. I am getting a lot of yellowing. I'm noticing that when you don't fertilize with a liquid fertilizer, I don't know if it takes longer for the fertilizer to kind of get into the roots, because I've just been using tomato tone on these, on all my vegetable garden, on all of my vegetable garden. But as you can see, like, I don't know if you could see through the screen here, you see that that's all tomato tone that's just sitting. You're supposed to sprinkle it around the plant, and then it's supposed to seep into the soil, but I don't know, it's not. So that's why I feel like I need some sort of organic liquid fertilizer to use, because as you can see underneath here, you can see better, I have a lot of yellowing here. I mean, they're producing, but it's just yellow. That means I know that there's something going on with either my soil or the nutrients in here. So I don't know, I might go to my local nursery and see what they say. Okay, y'all, these black Krim heirloom tomatoes, so good. These by far have been my favorite tomatoes to grow. They're called black Krim, so delicious. This is a bird that did this to my good black Krim tomatoes. I'm really upset because these tomatoes are so good. They're my favorite. Last but not least is my garden table over here, okay? And before I give you the bad news, let me show you some of the great stuff. So in the very back there, I harvested like 2 purple bell peppers. They're called purple beauties. Let me see if I can zoom into the, no, it's not gonna, purple, yeah, purple beauty bell pepper, super peppery. Absolutely delicious. I really, really like those. Unfortunately, my basil in the back there is flowering as well. I don't know what I did wrong. Maybe I didn't harvest it enough, but it's flowering. That lets it know that it's at the end of its life cycle, that when they start flowering like that. Of course, my marigolds in the corner here are doing great. They're probably doing the best out of all my marigolds. And then these are just, I think, plain green bell peppers here. My candy cane peppers have done wonderful. We've harvested so many of these. They're so good. They taste just like a red bell pepper to me. Oh my gosh, there's one of those bugs. I gotta tell you, I'm dealing with an infestation right now. I'll show you shortly, but my orange bell peppers look good. This is another green bell pepper over here that looks good, and the candy cane pepper. But now let me tell you what else is doing good. My cucumbers. I've harvested so many cucumbers so well right now, but right now I'm dealing with this. These yellow ladybugs have completely destroyed my zucchini plant. Look at my zucchini plant. I was so upset. I was sick for a week and I came back and my zucchini plant looked like this. I was so upset. I saw these little bugs on here and I'm like, what is this? Come to find out, they are the larvae of yellow ladybugs. Now, before I got sick, I saw a yellow ladybug on my zucchini plant, but I'm thinking, oh, it's a ladybug. That's a good thing. There's nothing wrong with a ladybug. No, they produce little eggs that then look like this before they turn into yellow ladybugs, and they literally eat your plant alive. They just kill it. All of this was done by what seems like hundreds of these. They come out in the morning time and they just eat. If you know of anything that I can put on here that's natural, please let me know. Because what is that crawling on there? There's another kind of insect here. Like, I feel like I have to come out here every hour now. I've been coming out here every hour looking for them and swatting stuff off of my plant. Like, that's crazy. Because I want to save it. You could see I have new shoots coming up, new leaves coming up. I don't know, should I just cut off the dead ones? Any of you guys who know what you're talking about or who know what you're doing, text me. Any of you guys that know what you're doing, let me know what you think I should do, because like, I want to save this plant. I want to save my cucumbers. Like, this is time for me to harvest this and take this off. But yeah, that is what my garden has been looking like.
Many minutes later.
All right, y'all, I'm back. It's been several hours since I originally filmed. I've been coming out here every hour, and there are more more of them. I think I found the eggs. I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera. Oh no, it's hard to see because I just wet them all, but there was lots of little yellow dots on here.
You thought they were eggs.
So what I think I'm going to do is just cut the leaves that have just been, that are just crazy. I'm just going to cut them back and pray that these new leaves have a chance, because I'm going to be on it now diligently. They were all over here. I just sprayed them off.
Wait, let me just
These new
double check.
plants have, Ava's eyes are really good, so she's able to get in there and really look.
Right there.
Yep, you see? Look that quick.
Any more, guys?
So let me see.
These with the trusty cutters that I bought her from Five Below. Do you want me to get a close up? Okay. I love this. I'm trying to let you. Oh, he's in the way. Marigolds are in the way now. I hate the fact that we have to go through this. All these leaves going to waste because these bugs don't know how to leave them alone. Clearly, now we're having to cut off our own plant.
I did it, y'all. I had to. They were everywhere. I lifted this up and they were all underneath. I'm hoping this is going to save my plant. You could see some new leaves coming in. They were going to attack my new leaves. I have one flower. My husband was so kind. He stood here. You can even see them still on the leaves. Okay. I didn't want to put them in my garden basket that I use to throw trash away and stuff, because I'm like, I don't know. I don't want them to like infiltrate anything. So, yeah, this is what it is. I'll keep you posted. Follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, because I started my TikTok. I started posting TikToks. I'll leave all the links down below, and I will keep you updated on what happens with this. Also, in the last update, I showed you this was about to bloom. It literally bloomed the very next day. It was so beautiful. It looked just like the flower. I don't know if I had any pictures. I can't remember, but when I tell you it was stunning, I loved it. It's a short bloom, though. So that's it for the season for this. So that is my garden in the nutshell. Probably in my next update, I'm going to be, because we're having a family cookout very soon, and I plan on getting some new furniture for out here, redoing it, getting a new carpet and stuff, and just getting this outdoor space ready for us to have company on here and to kind of like utilize the space. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that is it, my friends. That's what my garden looks like for June 2024. Can't wait to show you what July looks like. I do feel like I was harvesting a lot more tomatoes last year around this time, because I have all my old photos. You know how Google Photos will pop up, memories will pop up, and I have photos that popped up of me like all these tomatoes. They were so red. I was still using Miracle-Gro last year, though, as a fertilizer, and I didn't this year. And it is a lot harder when you're trying to grow using organic fertilizer. So any recommendations for my garden stock, for my tomatoes, and my poor struggling zucchini plant, please leave them down below, because I do want to save and at least harvest one zucchini this season. But yeah, I love it so much. I'm definitely going to do a fall garden this year, and I'm excited about that. I'm very excited about my flowers, and just can't wait to see how everything turns out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all so much, and make sure to join my YouTube family by giving me a like and hitting the subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys